Well, John, something's different. What's different? Something is different.
Yep.
What's different, John?
Dudley doesn't get to go with us on any. Dudley is on his new adventure without us.
Yes, our channel has been called Dudley Doesn't Get to Go because our sweet dog Dudley doesn't get to go with us when we travel. So we have some exciting news and some sad news. The exciting news is that John is retiring. I'm already retired. And so we're going to get to do even more travel. But the sad news is that with all that extra travel, we couldn't have a dog. We couldn't keep the dog. So Dudley has had to find a new home. So Dudley's on to his new home, and we're ready to start making reservations for our travel adventure. So we're going to need to change the name of this channel. So it has been Dudley Doesn't Get to Go, but we're going to change it. And it sounds like we're going to go with Go Gaddis. Because these are our go-go years. So let's take you on a little bit of a journey of what's happened the last couple of years. So first, about 2 years ago, we downsized our home. So we had a 4-bedroom house, and we just decided that we didn't really like the upkeep. We didn't want to take care of it. We had actually already paid off the house, but we decided we're going to go ahead and sell the house. So we sold the house and we downsized. And we got rid of about 75% of our stuff. And that was
a shock. Because we did it very quickly.
It really, I had been working on it for a while, but this sort of got dropped on John. And so in about 2 weeks, I don't know, 2 or 3, maybe 3 weeks, we sold our house, got rid of 75% of our stuff, and moved to our apartment.
In August.
And
in the heat.
In August in the heat. And that was about 2 years ago, year and a half ago. And so that was our big downsize. And, I know there's a lot of channels and there's a lot of stories about downsizing. And I'll tell you what, move from a 4-bedroom house to a 2-bedroom apartment, you're going to downsize. Yeah. You're going to get rid of a lot of stuff. And to me, it seemed like the easiest way to do it. And we felt like it was a blessing to our children, or our child. Now he's, there's not 30 years from now when we're dead and he's having to dig through all of our junk. That's not going to happen. He's not going to have to do that. So we felt like that was a great big blessing. And I felt like there was a huge weight lifted off our shoulders when we downsized and got rid of all that stuff. I was always a horrible housekeeper, really bad. And there was just too much stuff. It was hard to manage all that stuff. And so we moved into this little 2-bedroom apartment. And now I feel like I can manage the stuff. I can manage, generally we keep it very clean, and it's easy to keep clean because there's not very much stuff here. So that was step number 1, was downsizing. Step number 2 was retirement. So I retired. About 6 months ago, and I was ready to go financially. We were prepared for that. And so I went ahead and retired. I'm an early retiree. I'm only 54 years old right now, and was 54 when I retired. So that was pretty early, but we were ready. I was ready. I was totally ready. So we retired. I retired. Honestly, our plan was kind of that we were both going to keep working for 5 more years. But I went ahead and retired, and I encouraged John and said, John, financially, we can hack it if you want to retire. So tell us about your story. Tell us about at Christmas we went on 2 cruises.
Yes, and someone mentioned a fake story about a man who went on a 2-week vacation only to come back with further hate for his job. And that's kind of how I felt.
So he's ready to go. I wouldn't say you hate it.
No.
But
Dislike.
he's ready. He's
Yeah.
ready. He's
Yeah.
ready to retire. And he gets a pension. So, like I said, financially, we feel ready to retire. We don't have $1 million. You know, I think that's kind of the everybody feels like you have to have $1 million to retire. We don't have that, but we've crunched the numbers and we feel like we're good to go. So that means number 3. So number 1 was downsizing. Number 2 was retiring. Number 3 is travel. So we're in our go-go years. So that's why we're going to call it Go-Go Gaddis. Go-Go Gaddis Travel. I think that's what we're going to call it. Go-Go Gaddis Travel. So we are going to travel. We're going to go everywhere. We're going to figure this out as we go. We're already learning things about how long you can be gone from your residence and not be considered a resident in your state anymore. We're learning a lot of things. So we'll share that kind of stuff with you as we learn it. And so now we can start, now that we have Dudley taken care of, I feel like we can start making reservations for that. Even before he retires, we have a couple cruises and another trip coming up. So we always have lots to share. So we wanted to let you know why we changed the name of our channel and why you're not seeing Dudley around anymore. And it all looks great. And we're heading for the future and looking forward to what is to come.
Yep.
Have a great day from Go-Go Gaddis Travel.